Hello again, everyone, and welcome back aboard Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built here at home. We are on the ground at Astoria Regional, Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango in Astoria, Oregon, and we're going to do a fly-in over to Yakima for the Sky Blue Radio fly-in. For those of you who don't know, Sky Blue Radio is an internet-based radio station, and they do cater towards the aviation community. So we're going to go and meet up with those guys and meet up with the Pilot Club over there. Pilot Club is one of the virtual pilot groups that I belong to. I enjoy flying with them a lot, as well as the Virtual USA Flying Club, Downwind Sim. There's several great organizations out there. So we're going to jump right over to the Discord and catch the briefing, and then we will get things going here.
And fun flights for us, so we always have a good time. One thing I'll say off the bat is please manage your expectations. It may be a little bit of a cluster coming in, so just be aware that you may have to do some vector holds or things of that nature, right? So just make sure you got the fuel and you are ready for that. Obviously, when we have a lot of people flying, that's what happens, right? But it's part of the fun. So we do these group flights, and with that comes a little bit of traffic and congestion and that sort of thing. So enough about that. Just wanted to welcome all the new members that we got here on the flight, and obviously all the usual folks that join. Appreciate you guys, and thank you guys for being a member here. We couldn't have had this club without you. It is truly your club. If you've not filed yet, I just want to remind you to don't forget to put operatedbythepilotclub.org in your flight plan remarks. As you guys know, we are an official VATSIM partner, and we do get credit for these flights, and they do get tracked using that flight plan remark field. Also wanted to let you guys know we do have a new role in the server, in the club. It's called Group Flights. So pick it up in the About an SOP channel.
All right. While we're waiting
to get the group flight announcements. So
I'm going to file my flight plan real quick.
Any kind of updates or announcements related to the group flights, we usually ping that role. So go ahead and self-assign, once again, in About an SOP channel. Also, forgot to mention here in Discord, please mute yourselves if you're not speaking, or use push to talk. That way we're not getting any feedback or anything like that. As always, this flight is 250 points to fly, which will be given to all participants after the flight. However, all pilots who use the TPC call sign to fly this flight will get 500 TPC points. Also, Discord name here should be your first name or nickname, followed by your call sign. That way we know who's who in voice chat. Finally, I'll mention, obviously we're flying on VATSIM as always. We do have a great reputation with the network, and we'd like to keep it that way. So please be professional. Don't miss ATC calls. Don't step on each other as much as you can. And if you need to step away, please request that from the controller. Please be aware also that just like in the real world, our departure arrivals can change. Now, there are actually no published arrivals at Yakima, so it'll be a vectored arrival. And if you're flying IFR, there are a couple of instrument approaches there you can use. Now, I'll transition right into the quick arrival briefing here. So Yakima Airport, you can expect most likely runway 27 for your approach, for your arrival.
We're
It does have an
VFR.
ILS system on that, so you can
Type
do your,
182.
you can shoot an ILS off of that
Lightweight
there if you'd
category.
like.
Equipment G.
There are two GA centers
Departures
there for you GA
KAST.
guys. McCormick
I figure I'll be wheels
is
up in
on the
about 10
east side,
minutes
or on the
off
west
block.
side rather, and McAllister. Actually, scratch that. McCormick is the only one that will
0115
accept
Zulu.
aircraft. So that works well with runway 27.
Altitude, we're at sea level basically. We're not going to go any higher than 3,000.
Is on the right
Airspeed,
side
we'll
of
cruise
runway
maybe
27, so you can
110.
take that first
Arrival,
taxiway Bravo straight to the terminal there.
Yankee Kilo Mike.
All right. So let's see here. Field elevation is
En route
1,049
What did I have
feet.
here? About
Just
an
for your
hour.
knowledge.
Figure an hour and 15 minutes with our
the
touch and
weather
go.
currently in Yakima is winds 330 at 7, with visibility is 10.
Or we may do a full stop
Sky
at
clear, temperature is
Kelso.
17, dew point is -1, and altimeter is 3020.
We have
So pretty nice.
5.5 hours of fuel on board.
That stuff, and Evan's going to talk about that. But it looks like it's holding up okay at Yakima, so we'll pass all the bad stuff on the way there, and it should be good for VFR arrivals if you'd like. Let's see here. What did I say? Actually, airport elevation is 1,099. Runway 27 elevation was 1,049. Okay, so 50 feet difference there. All right. Does anybody have any questions about anything I just said?
Who's buying beer afterward?
Yep, everybody good? Wonderful. So we'll go ahead and proceed now to the weather briefing. Evan?
Yeah, so I am sharing my screen. If you'd like to take a look at the weather maps I've got up. I'm going to start with the jet stream, as always, work our way top down. So 250 millibars, you can see a huge ridge. We call this an omega ridge because it's shaped like the Greek letter omega. You can see at least the right side of it here. And so it's pretty locked in place. The jet stream coming up over Canada down into the plains. And then this is a positively tilted trough across the central U.S. with another jet streak here off the East Coast. So high pressure is bringing onshore flow into the Seattle area, but otherwise it's been quite warm and really nice here across the West Coast. I was up near 80 degrees today in the Bay Area, so nice and toasty. Looking a little bit closer at 500 millibars just to see if there's any kind of weather systems to be looking at in the mid-levels, and looks pretty over the top of the ridge, pretty zonal until we get down into the trough, digging in the central and eastern U.S., so no big deal there. So the really only weather concerns for those of you flying out of the areas west of the Cascades, which are the volcanic range that kind of runs down through and splits the coastal portions of Oregon and Seattle from the interior dry arid areas. You can see there's a good deal of low clouds in place with that onshore flow coming in off Puget Sound and through the Columbia River Gorge at this time. So there's going to be some issues with ceilings and getting VFR level flying. It's going to be pretty tough unless you're taking off somewhere out near like the Olympics. Otherwise, you're going to have to probably cut through cloud to get where you're going. Just looking out for anything interesting. There's some turbulence-related PIREPs kind of in the area of our destination today. 4,000 and 7,000 feet. We'll see if the sims capture that. And if you're coming from the east, much further east than I am, basically east of the Bitterroots, look for some turbulence as well. There are some SIGMETs out for that.
Severe or moderate?
For the SIGMETs, in moderate.
Roger, thanks, Evan.
And then for the Yakima airport itself, again, already covered, but nice and toasty warm for the time of year. Got up to around, looks like they got to 70 earlier today. Visibility 10 miles clear, so should be nice with just a light wind switching around from west-southwest to north-northwest now. So we'll have to watch the runway, but winds are pretty light, so it shouldn't be a big deal no matter what. That's the weather briefing, unless you guys have any questions.
Oh, thank you, Evan. That was awesome.
Yeah, no questions. Great job.
And the it does look like this. I'm sorry, the SIGMET was severe turbulence. So.
Oh, Evan.
I know, I read it wrong. Read it wrong, but it is severe turbulence between flight level 300 and 400. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Wind
below
shear.
that, so.
Yeah,
I
me
don't care
too.
what Serge says about you, Evan. You do a great job.
Thanks.
All right.
Alright,
Thanks,
I gotta
Evan.
get in the
Appreciate
air.
it, man. Yep, sounds good, guys. You have a good flight. As I said before, you can expect 2-7 unless the winds get too crazy. That's what I was told by ATC in our pre-flight conference earlier today. So unless things change, it's going to be something else. But I think it's a safe bet to say 2-7, especially for jets or bigger aircraft. Anyways, the other runway is shorter. So expect that. Adjust if you need to. Please be cognizant of your comms here, so that that you're not we're not getting any feedback from y'all and stuff. So, and have a good time. We'll chat and cruise. And my understanding is that JT is buying beer in Yakima. So, go JT. Have a good flight.
See you guys there.
Hey, Serge.
It's going.
Alright, there's our briefing. Let's get going here. Alright. I did file the flight plan already, and pre-flight and walk around is already done. We got the briefing. Let's see. Tack time 463.8. And today's 10th. Alright. Okay. Take time. I don't need to worry about oxygen supply on this flight, and alternate statics off. Move right along to our start checklist here. Seat track. Let's get scooted up here so we can reach the pedals. Alright. Okay. Avionics are off, autopilot is off, and cow flaps are open. Circuit breakers are all in, throttle is quarter, prop is high, mixture is full lean. Brakes are on. Alright. Clear prop, looks clear on the left, clear on the right, clear front. Master on. Beacon on.
Maybe you will.
Alright. Fuel pump. Rich. Lean. Fuel pump off. Clear. Clear. Alright. Engine is live. Oil pressure's in the green. It's 10 degrees out Celsius right now. We're gonna give it a couple minutes. We're gonna warm up here for a little bit. Okay. We'll turn our landing lid on for safety. Make sure as required. We're good there. Okay. Seat belts. Alright. Seat belts are on, flaps are up, and avionics going on. Let's get some local weather information. We did sit on the weather briefing. A lot of those guys use Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I use X-Plane, and I use my own weather engine. It pulls the current real-world actual weather and and injects it right here in the simulator. So let's see if we can grab that real quick.
Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango. Airport information. Golf 2355 Zulu. Weather. Wind 305 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 1,700. Temperature 11. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3041. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Golf.
Information golf. Winds are 305. Okay, a little tip I picked up from a buddy of mine is I like to set my heading bug to my wind direction, at least on my takeoff roll. Gives me a nice visual indicator. Alright. So we've got our ATIS at our altimeter. What did we say it was? 3041. Okay, and that does match our field elevation here at Astoria, so we got some good weather there. Alright, heading indicator to compass. Give me just 1 second. My apologies, I thought that I had the wet compass activated. I did not yet. There are several processes that I have to start before I'm ready to fly. Alright. Alright, heading in indicator to compass. Compass right now looks like right around 23. 225, something in that area. So we will take runway 26 here in Astoria. If I remember right, that was Alpha and Alpha 1 to get to 26. Okay. Turn our transponder on. Squawk VFR mode Charlie. Alright. We are ready to taxi. Astoria traffic, Skylane, November 8033 Foxtrot at the main ramp, going to be taxiing runway 26 via Alpha 1, Astoria. Park and brake off. Alright, turn coordinator is working. Brake check. Alright, brakes are good. Alright, our oil temp has come up, so we're good to do a run up. I know for a fact that there is not enough room down there for me to turn around. And I know there's nobody behind me, and I'm pointing in the wind, so we're just going to do a quick run up right here. Okay, fuel is on both. Trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator and rotor feel responsive. Okay, nothing on the annunciator panel. Alright, mixture is full rich. Brakes are on. 1800, here we go. Left mag, there's my drop. Right mag, there's my drop. Alright, do that. Cycle the prop. 1, 2, 3. I like to cycle the prop at least 3 times, make sure that oil flows through there and it's nice and warm and working and everything. Alright, suction's in the green. Oil temp, oil pressure's in the green. Alright, got good fuel flow, manifold pressure looks good. Alright, idle back. Alright, run up is complete. Astoria traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot, crossing runway 32, Astoria. Now, this is a training field for a lot of the virtual pilots working on their pilot rating. So there's a lot of new pilots that use this field. So I'm going to give it a little bit and visually check. Making sure that nobody is actually coming in on the runway opposing the current wind. Alright. We do have a bit of a displaced threshold down here at the 2.6 end. It is not going to affect our takeoff roll. So we did our run up, and we're ready to go ahead and take off here. Let's see, pre-takeoff. Yeah, okay, alright. Astoria traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is taking 26, gonna be departing to the east, Astoria. Alright, a little bit of wind correction. Full power, right rudder, hold that center line. Alright, airspeed's coming alive, neutral and rotate. Alright, we have positive climb rate. Everything's in the green. Alright, I'm calling it a go. There's my 700 feet. Technically, I should probably straight out or 45 to the left, but I'm just gonna go ahead and depart off to the right. We'll take the river. I'm gonna use the Columbia River here as basically my VFR landmark, pretty much all the way to Kelso, which is our first waypoint. Astoria traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is on the downwind 26 and departing the area to the east. Last call, Astoria. Off here at 2500. Track a heading 078 078. We were gonna go direct. It would just be a direct course from 078 to Kelso, but we're gonna follow the river here. Ground speed right now 137, indicating 140. So we got about 37 miles till we get to Kelso, Kilo Kilo Lima Sierra. That's going to be my first waypoint before we get to Yakima. I'm probably going to do a full stop there, but we'll see. And once we get to Kelso and take out from there, I'll probably pick up flight following for the duration of the trip. That's going to be the longer of the two legs. And at Kelso, Southwest Washington Regional, runway 12 and 30. And we're probably going to be taking 30. And most likely just enter on the left base from along the river. No, we're going to do the 45. It's right there. Cruise checklist, throttle prop mixture, instruments, fuels on proper tank. Yep, everything looks good there. I'm not going to worry about switching my fuel tanks at this altitude. You know, if we were 5,000-6,000, then I probably would. But 2,500, 3,000, I'm not going to worry about it. Relatively short hops anyway. I've got full fuel. And let's bring the Discord audio back in, see what they're chatting about.
13 miles at 5,000 for Class Delta, is that right?
No, it's usually 10 miles. Terrain dependent. Most deltas are 10-mile radius.
I messed up now, getting so far out I am. cannot get you to look at the same as you.
My throttle is not working right.
I'd take that back, JT. Most deltas are 5 nautical miles, not 10. We usually call out at 10.
Okay, yeah, he yelled at me a good 12 miles out, so maybe he's lonely. It doesn't matter. No big deal.
Yeah, usually deltas are a 5 radius, 2,500 up. But we usually call about 10 miles out, just for sequencing.
Yeah, Class D airspace upward from the service to 2,500 above the airport elevation. So,
Correct.
airport elevation's 1,100 roughly. So,
Airport elevation where we're going is 20 feet.
whatever. No big deal.
So I'm going to expect a pattern altitude of about 1,000.
You know how it works. Ground tower approach control, so he's fairly a newbie.
Yeah, that's all right.
You know, us old dogs, we're not good enough to run.
Didn't say otherwise, so I'm going to
anymore.
expect 1,000 left traffic.
Yeah, that is true. Of course, I learned everything I know from you, so.
Whatever, I think you brought me in. But we were running ZDV for a long time.
Indeed we were, my friend, indeed we were.
Now it's all real and shit.
About 21 miles from Kelso, Southwest Washington Regional.
Wish I had a way to tell how far it was.
What's that?
Wish I could tell how far I was from. I ain't figured this out yet.
From the airport, you're probably a good, I don't know, 20 miles?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I can't see.
You're at 6,000 feet, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. If you have you already called approach? You could probably call them now if you want to get close enough.
Yeah, well.
I remember, Chad, when we were doing Denver Center, we would control Salt Lake City because they didn't have any ATC online.
That is so true.
That in Albuquerque, I'd land aircraft at Albuquerque being Denver Center.
And you remember how much they appreciated that?
Yeah, it was awesome. I didn't mind doing it, whatever.
Bravo, clear to the Bozeman Airport. The radar vectors ignore me.
That was when I was working Graves, and hell, on my days off, I'd be working half the night.
Good times.
Anybody got a quick read on the altimeter? Otherwise, I got to make about 9 clicks.
Yeah, hang on.
For Yakima,
Yeah.
30.20.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
Current ATIS 330 at 7, 10 miles and clear. 17 and then -1, 30, 20 on the altimeter.
Yeah, wind check.
Tree 0 at 7.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm a big old idiot. It says the distance right there. God, I'm stupid.
Don't worry about it, man. You're doing great.
You're not stupid, you're learning.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man.
That's why we do these flights. Everybody's got a different level of experience. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, look at God. He hasn't landed once yet.
No, I almost crashed it the other night.
I can't remember where was that? Where did we go last week? Up to Aspen?
Yeah,
Aspen was last week. Yeah, I didn't do too bad. I thought I was going to crash, but I actually made it.
I didn't do too bad considering I had elevation problems in my scenery.
I didn't do too bad that he had me do a pattern. And you really can't pattern there.
Not anything high speed.
We got a cloud up here, directly over the river, it looks like.
Pilot Club 9091. I just need a favor from them real quick.
That's me, go ahead.
Can you go listen to the ATIS and see if it's working for me? I had to create a whole new template for it. Because we don't have a ATIS file.
What's it on?
18.0.
You guys can't listen to your own ATIS now?
When I put it into, what's it called? When I put it into audio for VATSIM, it gives me 25.25, but I don't know how to change it on VATIS. I'm not an FE.
Working for my end.
And is it a robot?
We're gonna descend, stay below this cloud.
Nope, sounds like you.
Okay, cool.
We're about 12 miles away anyway from
There's a
Kelso.
lot of wind up here.
Actually, you know what? Now listening to it, it's both of you. You got both the robot and you in the ATIS.
We can't go that fast.
Kelso traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33, 10 miles to the
25
west.
miles
We're going to be
flight.
entering the 45 to join the left downwind 30. Kelso.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm pumping along pretty good now.
1691's going to follow you. I think that's Evan. And then Chad will be behind him. I just connected on the ATC. Keep an eye on the controller.
Kilo Lima Sierra Airport information Juliet 0056 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 sky clear temperature 10 dew point 6 altimeter 3038 advise on initial contact you have information Juliet.
And they gave me 27, so it looks like we're still staying 27, guys.
Kilo Lima Sierra Airport information Juliet.
Night, Whiskey.
I'll screen share the radar screen for you cuties.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of us coming in.
Yeah. I wish I didn't delete OBS so I could do a time lapse.
And did you hear me earlier? You got both the robot and you for the ATIS?
Really, it's both of us?
Yeah, it's overlapping.
I'll just delete me.
Got a low cloud layer here. Wasn't really expecting that one. Kelso traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, 5 to the west, going to be entering a 45, join left downwind 30 Kelso. Let's see if 1000 will put us below this layer. That's going to be our pattern altitude. I'm going to put it right in the layer. Alright, so we're going to go lower. Alright, 900, 800. We'll maintain 800, that should be plenty enough. Again, field elevation's 20 feet. Kelso traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is on the 45 to join the left downwind 30 Kelso. Yeah, I'm gonna do a full stop here. Kelso traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, left downwind 30 for full stop, Kelso. Alright, we are just about to be in the numbers. And there's my numbers, showtime, power back. Give me flaps 10, where am I at? Yep, good enough for flaps. Alright, let me capture 80 knots. Alright, there's my 45. Kelso traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, left base 30, full stop, Kelso. feet. Okay. Kelso traffic, Skylane pilot Club 33, left base to final 30, full stop Kelso. Flaps 2. Runway is made, on the glide slope, power back. And 65. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Alright. Flaps up. Kelso traffic, Skylane pilot Club 33 is clear the runway, Kelso. Gonna taxi right back down here to the end. I'm gonna set the parking brake and step out for a minute. Pay some landing fees and be right back. Alright. Parking brake on. I will be right back with you. Sorry about that slight delay there. Landing fees here in the middle of nowhere are outrageous. I'll tell you that much. Alright. We're KKK. I didn't even shut down. So we are ready to go. Let me just do something real quick here. Left mag. Right mag. Okay. Alright. Strobes going back on. Parking brake off. Kelso traffic. Skyline Pilot Club 33 is taking runway 30 and we're going to be departing to the east, Kelso. Okay. Alright. Winds were calm, full power. A little bit of rudder, hold that center. Airspeed's coming alive, rotate. Looking for VY, we got positive climb rate. Alright, everything's in the green, gonna be a go. Right rudder doing that climb. Make a climbing right turn so we can get above this cloud. Also, traffic Skyline Pilot Club 33 is on the right crosswind and we're departing the area to the east. Last call, Kelso. Alright. Let's get up here to about 3,000. Well, we got a little bit of terrain. We want to be above.
Alaska 858 affirmative. Which arrival? The Yakima doesn't have to arrival. Alaska 858, sorry about that. This is pilot's discretion to maintain 12000 altitude 3020. Pilot discretion down to 12000 3020 Alaska 858.
And center pilot club 142, ready to go 3 kilometers.
Pilot Club 142, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Seattle Center, Pilot Club 33.
Pilot Club 33, Seattle Center.
Good day, sir. Type 182, about 3 miles east of Kelso, direct to Yakima, looking for VFR flight following at 3,000 feet.
Pilot Club 33, radar contact position and altitude as reported, Squawk 5204.
Squawk 5204, Pilot Club 33.
Citation 550 Alpha Bravo, airborne 1,200, climbing.
Alright, we gotta get above. We gotta get higher than this.
Citation 550 Alpha Bravo, radar.
I filed 3,000, but
Findable tree 70, proceed.
let's go 5,500. We're heading east with VFR.
You, Normie, Citation 550 Alpha Bravo. Seattle Center, Pilot Club 125.
Pilot Club 125, go ahead.
Can I begin my descent, sir?
Pilot Club 125, descend, pilot's discretion, maintain 12,000.
Pilot's discretion 12,000, Pilot Club 125.
Air France 360, cross under, at or above 6,000, cleared ILS 34 left approach.
Sonder at or above 6,000, cleared ILS 34 left approach, Chat 160. Citation 5 Sierra Bravo ready for 35.
Citation 5 Sierra Bravo, runway 35, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 35, Citation 5 Sierra Bravo.
Pilot Club 142, radar contact, say altitude.
1.7, climbing to 7,000.
Yakima. Chain wheel says it's pronounced Yakima, which I don't know any better, so they probably do. So we'll call it Yakima.
40 and heading to join Victor 298.
Just had another weather change.
Oh, come on, thanks.
Seattle Center, Central Golf Bravo, Hotel Yankee Alpha, radio check. Golf Bravo, Hotel Yankee Alpha, Seattle Center, FB5.
Silly clouds.
Create the Astoria Airport is from the VF schedule 7 departure.
This is not cool.
Departure at 135.45, squawk 5225. Cessna Golf Bravo Hotel Yankee Alpha. Golf Bravo Hotel Yankee Alpha, read back correct, advisory for taxi. Seattle Center, good evening.
Alright, I need to punch through this layer.
Pilot Club 125, contact Chinook approach 128.75.
12875, also 125,
November
5 Sierra Bravo, there 13
Juliet, November, Seattle Center, go ahead. November 10 Juliet, November on the ground at Lloyd Field, ready to taxi and close traffic.
Yakima.
November 410 Juliet, November.
And Chain Wheel 17, I haven't seen you here before that I know of, so welcome aboard and glad to have you. Alright, we're just gonna have to, what are we at, 7? We'll go 7. 7,500 for this.
5 Sierra Bravo, radar contact, climb maintain findable tree 70, proceed direct normie.
Climb maintain 370, direct normie, citation 5 Sierra Bravo.
Air France 360, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left,
Seattle Center, Cessna Golf Bravo, Hotel Yankee Alpha, request for taxi to 131 left. Golf Bravo, Hotel Yankee Alpha, runway 32 left, taxi via Alpha.
Clear to taxi, Oscar 318, ready for taxi. Ready for pushback, sorry.
Oscar 318, push instead of cause discretion, advisory for taxi.
Now, let's see if I can go below this one. I need to lose some altitude pretty quick.
Pilot Club 6, contact Chinook, approach 128.75.
Chinook approach 2875. Thanks for the help. Pilot Club 6.
Thanks, I do appreciate that.
Seattle, Southwest 521 with
Chain wheels, just
say the runway you want me to line
admiring the setup. I got a lot of time involved in it.
Expect ILS 34 right approach at Sonder.
ILS runway 34 right, Southwest 521.
Center flight head 2, not sure if we missed it, but we're ready for lower.
Fly high 2, descend pilot's discretion, maintain 8,000 and expect the runway 21 approach. Visual.
Visual 21 and pilot discretion 8,000, fly high 2.
Come on, get down into there.
Center Pilot Club 25 request lower.
Pilot Club 25, descend pilot's discretion, maintain 12,000.
12,000, Pilot Club 25.
Surely
Canada
isn't.
577, leaving airspace to the north, radar service, terminated frequency change, approved. Good night.
Really isn't too much better, but we'll take it.
United 1354, leaving airspace to the north, radar service, terminated frequency change, approved. Good night.
Seattle Sanders, call Bravo looking Yankee Alpha, is home solid 1 wing speed left, request from Oscar.
Number 410 Juliet, November, runway 32 left, cleared for takeoff, make right, close traffic.
I'll say again, please, call Bravo looking Yankee Alpha.
Golf, Bravo Hotel, Yankee Alpha, runway 32 left, cleared for takeoff, make right, close traffic.
Clear for takeoff, runway 31 left, stay clear of the right traffic. Call Bravo looking Yankee Alpha.
Mount St. Helens going to be just off to our right here in a little bit. Alright. I gotta do something about these cloud layers.
Seattle from 0 Alpha Bravo. Any chance you can separate for about 90 seconds?
Yeah, that's 0 Alpha Bravo, that's fair.
Wait, now when I'm back.
So Mount St. Helens is just off to our right here. Should be able to see it coming across the right window here shortly.
Delta 155 FM.
Alaska 318, ready for taxi, runway 34 right.
Alaska 318, runway 34 right, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo for runway 34 right, Alaska 318.
Alaska 319, go ahead.
Alright, I got rid of the clouds. Just When it gets heavy clouds like that, it really bogs down the system performance. And on VFR, and I didn't want to bother with a pop-up clearance, so give us some cirrus clouds. More favorable for VFR. And then we'll climb up here to 7,500.
About 1 minute from top of the descent.
Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa, descent pilot's discretion, maintain 2000 altimeter 3021.
Discretion, maintain, what was the altitude again? Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa?
Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa, 12,000.
12,000, Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa.
Pilot Club 426, contact Chinook approach 128.75.
128.75, Pilot Club 426. Seattle Center, Pilot Club 36.
Descent pilot's discretion, maintain 2000. Pilot Club 142, descent pilot's discretion, maintain 2000, altimeter 3021.
3021, leaving 17 for 12,000, Pilot Club 142.
Southwest 551, cross under at or above 6,000, cleared ILS 34 right approach.
Roger, just on already about 6,000, cleared ILS from 834 right, Southwest 551.
Fox 360, clear 34 left on Juliet, taxi to parking. Grand 360, cross 34 center, cross 34 right, and taxi to the gate via Bravo.
Cross 34 center and 34 right, then to the gate via Bravo, yeah, Fox 360, thank you, good night. Seattle Center, Pilot Club 36.
Pilot Club 36, go ahead.
Did I miss a handoff? Pilot Club 36.
Pilot Club 36, contact Chinook approach 128.75.
128.75, Pilot Club 36, thanks.
Canada 3322, full heading 280.
Time on target looks to be about half hour or so.
Air Canada 3322. Pilot Club 217, contact Chinook approach 128.75.
128.75 for Pilot Club 217, thanks for your help.
Seattle Center, good day. Alaskan 9420, looking for AFR clearance to Oklahoma. Alaska 9420, Seattle Center, clearance on request. After 0 Juliet November, make sure to please your primary departure. Number 410 Juliet November, runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff, make right, close traffic. Reach your right, clear for takeoff, right, close traffic. Alaska 858, contact Chinook approach 128.75.
128.75, Alaska 858, have a good day.
Alright, I think I want to climb 9,500.
Alaska 9420, cleared to Oklahoma City Airport via Suma 2, departure, radar vector Suma, Venice file, maintain 7,000, departure 135.45, squawk 5243.
So Mount St. Helens is right there, off to our right.
Clear to Oklahoma, Summit 2 and Summer, climb maintain 7,000. Departure frequency, did you say 125, 375 and squawk 5243? Alaskan 9420. Alaska 9420, departure 135.45, rest of read back correct. Departure frequency 135.45, Alaskan 9420. Alaska 9420, advise ready for taxi, expect runway 34 right.
Mount Adams is the big one over there, to our 1 o'clock.
Thank you. Pilot Club 142, contact Chinook approach 128.75.
2875, appreciate your time, Pilot Club 142. United 1015 Heavy, looks like we left your airspace. Can we move over to Oakland?
United 1015 Heavy, Oakland's going to be offline at some point. See if they take it.
Got it.
$68 miles to go.
Alaska 318 short of runway 34, right for departure.
Alaska 318, runway 34, right, cleared for takeoff.
Air takeoff, 34, right, Alaska 318.
$9,500, there we are. Alright, we're just gonna hang out here for a while till we get through some of this terrain.
Alaska 319, commentate Federal 350.
Yeah, I knew it would be long before weather regenerated.
November 410 Juliet, November, runway 32, right, cleared for the option.
Cleared for the option 32, right, 0 Juliet.
Southwest 551, runway 34, right, clear to land, traffic currently departing.
Roger, runway 34, right, clear to land, Southwest 551.
Seattle Center, Southwest 698, flight level 340. Southwest 698, Seattle Center, go ahead. United 1015, contact Upland Center 132.2.
132.2, United 1015 Heavy.
So, Yakima field elevation is 1,099 feet.
And Seattle Center, Southwest 98, coming up to 10 left at Echo, ready to go. 718, 5,000. 330 down to 5,000, fly high. Alaska 318, radar contact, say altitude.
Altitude passing 1,900.
Alaska 318, climb maintain Federal 370.
Switch to the left tank.
Maintain 370, Alaska 318.
Seattle, Southwest 958, head Echo, once you're left, ready to go, Portland. Southwest 958, Seattle Center, runway 10 left at Echo, cleared for takeoff. Takeoff, once you're left, so 558. Citation 0 Whiskey Alpha, contact
Ceiling on my aircraft on this 182 is roughly 14,000 feet. I'm just about 10 right now.
Flight to airport at your 10 o'clock at 7 miles, report in sight.
Field in sight, flight.
Flight head 2 clear, visual approach runway 21.
Clear visual approach 21, fly head.
Kilo Charlie Zulu Kilo airport information November 0156 Zulu weather wind 312 at 14 visibility 10 sky clear temperature 14 dew.2 altimeter 3025
3021 is their pilot's description 12,000 pilot club
November
760.
Kilo Charlie
Southwest 958, radar contact, say altitude.
2 passengers 1,004.
Southwest 958, climb maintain Federal 390, proceed on course.
Redondo and on course.
Alaska 318. Disregard.
Alaska 318, can you repeat?
Alaska 318, disregard.
Sure.
Zero Juliet November, request taxi to 32 right, close traffic. Number 410 Juliet November, runway 32 right, taxi via Alpha. 32 right, taxi via Alpha, Zero Juliet November.
Delta 155, my Alpha, that's Golf, Nickel Golf,
Turn the cabin air on. It's a little warm in here.
Delta 155, descend pilot's discretion. Maintain 12,000, altimeter 3021.
12,000, 3021, pilot's discretion, Delta 155.
Flight high A2, runway 21, clear to land.
21, clear to land, fly ahead 2.
Seattle Center, Pilot Club 33 with information request.
Pilot Club 33, Seattle Center, go ahead.
What altitude are you showing me at, please?
Pilot Club 33, have you at 10,100.
Roger, thank you, Pilot Club 33. Alright.
And Seattle Southwest 5 to clear runway 34 right at Mike, north ramp.
Southwest 551, welcome to Seattle, taxi to the ramp via Bravo, and have a good night.
Right, my Bravo, Southwest 521, thanks for the help, have a good night, you too.
Sometimes, well, almost every time I clear the clouds out, I need to double check my altimeter. Because sometimes by clearing the clouds, it clears all the weather and it changes the atmospheric pressure. So sometimes I need to confirm that with something known.
Southwest 958, looking at some point for about 20 minutes.
Southwest 958, that's good.
Seattle Center, Alaskan 9420, ready to taxi runway 24, correction, 34 right.
Alaska 9420, runway 34 right, taxi via Bravo.
34 right via Bravo, Alaskan 9420, thank you.
Flight 2 is clear, 21, Alpha 4 is smoking.
Flight high 2, welcome to Spokane, taxi to parking via Alpha, have a great night.
Via Alpha to parking, fly ahead 2.
7 Romeo Papa, contact Chinook approach 128.75.
Thank you for Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa, you're going to PS Papa Sierra Charlie approach.
Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa, contact Chinook approach 128.75.
128.75, Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa.
November 410 Juliet November, runway 32 right, cleared for the option.
Cleared for the option, 32 right, 0 Juliet.
Definitely some high terrain around here. And 37 miles. Time on target about 15 minutes roughly. If we keep up this speed.
Seattle Center, Alaska 9420, holding for runway 34 right on Bravo, ready to go. Alaska 9420, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. 34 right, clear for takeoff, Alaska 9420, thank you.
Kilo 4 Sierra 2 airport information Oscar 0156 Zulu weather wind 312 at 14 visibility 10 sky clear temperature 14 dew point 2 altimeter 3025 advise on initial contact you have information Oscar
Pilot Club 33, contact
Kilo 4 Sierra 2 airport information
Over to 128.75, Pilot Club 33, thank you for your service, good day. Chinook approach, Skylane, Pilot Club 33, 9,500 feet.
Pilot Club 33, Chinook approach, Yakima altimeter 3021, plan the visual runway 27. Pilot Club 426, the airport's going to be at your 12 o'clock and 16 miles report in sight.
Pilot Club 426, runway is in sight.
Pilot Club 426, best forward speed till a 5 mile final, runway clear visual approach runway 27.
Best forward speed till 5 mile final, visual on runway 27, Pilot Club 426.
Lineman just got his FSX communication unit today. That's awesome. Tomcat, welcome. Always good to see you. And lineman, welcome as well.
Code 7 Romeo Papa, descend maintain 4000 and turn right heading 070 vectors for the visual. Club 217, maintain best forward speed, contact the tower 33.25. Club 142, maintain slowest possible approach speed, contact the tower 33.25.
Yeah, we're slower up and going to tower. Appreciate the time. I'll come over.
Have a good one.
Alright, I'm going to start my descent here. Make sure it's full rich, props pull in, fuel's on both.
Final approach speed, Pilot Club 426.
Start descending down here.
I've got 7 Romeo Pop, I sure you still at 1-2000, descend maintain 4000 for me please. Thank you.
Question asked by lineman, do I run my monitors at 1920 by 1080? Well, the long and short answer is yes and no.
Turn right heading 180.
Both of these side windows are 1080. The front display is a 4K. It's what is it? 2160 by 3980, something like that. So the sides are 1080, the front is 4K. .23 miles to go, time on target about 15 minutes roughly, which reality, you know, by the time they vector us in and get us in sequence, we may be 25 minutes before we're actually wheels down. The other thing to consider is I'm in a GA piston powered plane.
Scenic approach, Pilot Club 716, 13,000.
A lot of these people are coming in and just flying in jets, heavy aircraft. So we're going to expect runway 27.
Chinook is back. Scenic approach, Pilot Club 716, 12,500, descending 12,000.
Club 716, Chinook approach, Yakima, altimeter 3021, descend maintain 8,000, you can plan the visual 27.
3021, descend and maintain 8,000, we'll plan for the visual for 27, Pilot Club 716.
Club 7 Romeo Papa, turn right hand 270 on the raw, Yakima 12 o'clock, 0.8 miles.
Turn right 270, Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa.
Thank you, and you can descend maintain 4,000.
Descending 4,000, Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa.
Club 33, turn right heading 100, descend maintain 7,000.
Right to 100, descend maintain 7,000, Pilot Club 33.
Oh, somebody had to say it.
Alright, descend maintain 7,000. Drop another 300, we're good to go.
How's call constantly or a bit quiet?
Say again, Delta 15, please.
Delta 155 Heavy, hello. Yeah, Chinook approach, Yakima altimeter 3021. Plan the visual runway 27.
Visual runway 27, Delta 15.
Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa. Airport's going to be out here 12 to 1 o'clock in about 13 miles. Reporting site.
Be on site, Delta 7 Romeo Papa.
Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa. Roger. 170 or less to a 5 mile final. Clear visual runway 27 approach.
27 right visual approach, Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa.
Pilot Club 716. Reduce speed 170 knots.
170 knots, Pilot Club 716.
Tri-Cities approach 173 Whiskey requesting VFR flight following to Yakima.
I'm not sure I understood that request.
Number 1973 Whiskey, sorry, say again.
Diamond 72 Whiskey is requesting VFR to Yakima at 6,500.
Roger, and would you like flight following?
That's from Tip 72 Whiskey.
Roger, Pilot Club 716, turn right hand 270.
Right, turn 270, Pilot Club 716.
Thank you, and descend maintain 4,000.
4,000, Pilot Club 716. Pilot Club 426, 5 miles from final on the localizer.
Pilot Club 426, thank you. Contact the tower 33.25.
Going over the tower, thank you. Pilot Club 426.
Pilot Club 716 on the rollout. Airport's 12 o'clock, 14 miles. Reporting site.
Affirmative, we do have the field inside, Pilot Club 716.
Pilot Club 716, 170 or less to a 5 mile final. Clear visual approach, runway 27.
Clear visual runway 27, Pilot Club 716.
Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa, contact the tower 33.25.
Tower 33.25, Delta 7 Romeo Papa, thanks for helping.
Delta 155 heavy, turn left.
I've got the autopilot engaged currently.
That's 180, Delta 15.
Giving my arm a
Delta
break here.
155 heavy, thank you very much. Just maintain 4,000.
4,000, Delta 15.
And Diamond 73 Whiskey, Squawk 4605 in safe parking.
Squawk 4605, and we're at the GA parking in the north.
Roger, runway 21, left taxi by Alpha.
Runway 21 left by Alpha, 73 Whiskey.
Make sure my lights are all still on. They are. Just want to make sure everyone else can see me.
Delta 155 heavy, turn left hand 090, vectors for the sequence.
Sure, Delta 15.
Yakima is pretty much off my due left. A very long, wide downwind, you can say.
Delta 155 heavy, turn right, heading 250.
Right, 250, Delta.
About 12 of them.
I imagine he's gonna give me a instruction to turn here shortly.
Delta 155 heavy, if you want the ILS, fly further ahead and intercept the runway 27 localizer.
27 localized, Delta 15. We also got the field view, by the way, Delta 5.
And you're a little quiet, say again there?
I was just saying we also got the field visual, Delta 15.
Delta 155 heavy, whichever you want to do, just let me know.
Go for the ILS 27 Delta
155 heavy, roger. And fly heading 270, intercept the localizer, report established.
Report established, heading 270 to intercept the localizer, Delta 15.
Close 716, tower 33.25.
Over the tower, Pilot Club 716.
Delta 155 heavy, 170 or less until 5 mile final. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
50 to 5 mile final, and we are established now on the ILS 2 Delta 5.
Roger.
And approach time is 72 Whiskey, hold short 21 left, ready for departure.
73 Whiskey, runway 21, left clear for takeoff, wind 330 at 6.
Runway 21 left, clear for takeoff, 72 Whiskey.
What? I didn't disengage autopilot.
5 heavy, contact the tower, 33.25.
1325, we'll see you next up.
It normally doesn't. I can provide input on the yoke, and the autopilot remains engaged.
33, turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360, pilot club 33. I run a different F mod, a sound pack in the Coronado 182 here, so that could be why the autopilot sound alarm sounds different there, lineman. I honestly don't know, but that's the only thing I can think of, is that the sound pack's different.
Outlook 33, descend, maintain 4,000.
Descend, maintain 4,000, pilot club 33. Give me back my plane. Rich. Fool. Fuel is on both. Power back.
November 17, correction, November 1937 Whiskey. Chinook approach, radar contact, proceed on course and maintain appropriate VFR altitudes.
Proceed on course, appropriate altitudes, up to Whiskey, thanks.
I have yet to fly the Baron, well, in this particular simulator anyway. I flew the Beechcraft Baron on FSX quite a lot, the Coronado model. But since Felicity here is kind of a fixed base Cessna simulator, she's just a single engine, it's really difficult to configure a different plane model for this thing. Tossed around like a rag doll here, though. Alright, we're still on our heading. We're 5,200. Need to lose about 1,200 more. Get the next frequency set up there. Alright, there's my 4,000. What was that window radio? Yes, the window I just pulled up. That is radio frequencies for the VATSIM network of the approach and center and tower, and whatever the local frequencies are under whatever ARTCC you're in at the time.
Club 33, enter the left base to runway 27, report a 5-mile final.
Enter the left base for 27, we'll report 5-mile final, pilot Club 33. Yeah, I can do that. That's no problem to show you. I'm trying to place the actual name with the lineman. I know. Yeah, very strong winds, unfortunately, right now. But it's just a matter of setting a switch or a button to it's an actual setting in the X-Plane joystick menu now. The new X-Pilot client plugin has installed new features for that.
And Pilot Club 33, I'm going to be closing up shop, so contact the tower on 33.25 when you're on that 5-mile final.
We'll contact the tower on the 5-mile final. Pilot Club 33, thank you for your service. Good evening.
Number 1973 Whiskey, squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change approved. Good day.
73 Whiskey, thanks.
Yeah, but yeah, it's in the actual, you go into your actual X-Plane settings menu, go into the, your joystick settings, pick your controller or whatever you want to assign to, and then find the X-Pilot group, and then under that group there's various commands that you can assign to do with X-Pilot. Like on one of these I have to toggle the default ATIS on and off, and then this is default ATIS on off. This is to pull up a local frequency window, and then you can actually pull up the X-Pilot settings window. You can assign a button for that as well. There's the field way out there. And I'm in a little plane, but I do have to get sequenced sometimes. Like I'm in a jet. To me, a base is, I keep a whole pattern within 1.5 miles. But we're on a 10-mile, when you're on a 10-mile base, and then they have to report a 5-mile final, But it is what it is. Next question is, where did you find that attitude indicator? Are you referring to the angle of attack gauge that's on top, or the actual attitude indicator? That's actually, I did build that. That is a, it's a 3.5 inch Raspberry Pi monitor. It's an HDMI monitor. And I purchased from Amazon, bought a little plastic enclosure for it. It's an enclosure for a Raspberry Pi unit. I didn't need the actual Raspberry Pi unit per se. I just needed the display and something to kind of hold it, make it look somewhat like a gauge. But it's essentially just a small HDMI monitor, and the angle of attack indicator is coming from Air Manager. Alright, let's see, reactivate that. So we're about 8 miles out. Field elevation 8. Here was, what did we decide? 1,100 feet. There's my outer marker. Yep, briefly had a sudden break in the weather there.
November 336 Alpha Mike, you are leaving my airspace to the north. Previously changed to advisory approved. Have a good flight. Eurocopter 6 Alpha Mike, did you copy?
Yakima Tower, Skyline Pilot Club 33 on a 5 mile, final approach 27, Yakima.
Club 33, Yakima Tower, runway 27, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Pilot Club 33. Yeah, 3 miles away. Not even what I guess I can kind of constitute this the beginning of my downwind. Alright, let's bring some power back. Give me 10 flaps. Let's capture 80. Sky Blue Radio hosts a virtual fly-in every week. Sky Blue Radio is an internet-based radio station that kind of caters towards pilots and aviation enthusiasts. So they hold this virtual fly-in every week. It's a different location every week, and they've kind of partnered with the Pilot Club, which is a virtual pilot club, so to speak. They get together and do group flights and events and whatnot. So just it's fun. I enjoy them. I enjoy flying with the group, flying with these guys. Flaps 2. Alright, we're 70. We'll try and cross that threshold about 60. I want to try and stick it before the intersecting runway. I think we can do it. Hard landing. Great. Well, we didn't even get to the intersecting runway.
Club 33, you're actually on a closed taxiway, but that's fine. Taxi up to Alpha, turn left on Alpha, taxi to parking via Alpha, cross runway 22.
Left on Alpha from the closed taxiway, cross runway 22 at Alpha parking, Skyline Pilot Club 33. Yeah, whoops. It's fine. At least I didn't Harrison forward it. Now he cleared me to cross. I'm looking anyway. So, yeah, I should have looked at my plate better here. I would have known that taxiway was closed. Turn around here, wave to the tower. Yakima Tower, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is at the ramp and shutting down. Thank you for your service and good evening.
Thanks for flying in. Welcome to Yakima. We'll see you next time.
Alright.
Yakima Tower, good evening. This is Diamond 73 Whiskey, about 15.
Avionics going off. I will answer your question here in just a second. Lights going off. Avionics off. Throttle lean. Idle mixture lean. Mags going off. Master off. I am actually using a GoPro camera, and it's in ultra-wide lens mode currently, and I am streaming with OBS. I'm using the GoPro as a web camera simply because it has the wide wider field of view. That kind of gives the perspective I want you all to be able to see. Any narrow or open angle, it just you wouldn't have the whole perspective. So let me jump back over to the Discord and I'll say bye.
So I need to. I'd have to do some research, but because do you have the 450, the 550, or the 750 in that diamond?
Yeah, see, that's something else I don't know. I don't have the stock. I have the updated. Josh sent me an update for it.
Is it which Garmin is in there though?
3100, I think. No, I'm not sure. Is there a button I can push for it to tell me?
Share your screen and go to the cockpit, and I'll tell you.
Hold on. I'll have to get. I'm on my phone right now. I'll have to.
I don't know who's left, but had a good time. You guys all take care.
That was a great landing, Michael. God, you hit it before the freaking cross runway.
Yeah, that was kind of my intention. I wanted to hit it before that intersecting runway, but I ended up coming on a closed taxiway, but that's alright.
It's all good. Got somebody else coming in, it looks like, now, too.
There you go. That's me right there.
Alright, let me pull it up. Hang on.
Alright, guys, you guys take care. We'll see you later.
Yep. Have a good night.
Hey, nice landing, man. Good job.
Alright, I think that's the 750.
Alright. So, yeah, that's that. I'd like to thank you all for coming in and joining me this evening. I know you guys take the time out of your day and your evening to come and watch me, and I do appreciate each and every one of you that do that. I do love to fly. I do love to fly when there's more than just me. I always enjoy flying with passengers. So I never know when. I don't have a set schedule, unfortunately, so I can't really put a schedule. So, but if you are new, feel free to go ahead and follow so you can catch the next one. So yeah, hope you guys all had a good time, and you guys all stay safe and take care. Okay, let's see. Let's get our attack time out. 465.8. So we got 2.0 on that one. And that was with the Pilot Club, and we're KAST-KYKM. Okay. We can certainly make a time to do that. That's not an issue. Alright. Let me disconnect from my VATSIM network here. There we go. Alright. Alright, you take care, lineman. Good to see you. We'll talk soon.